Congratulations! You know how to write an introduction paragraph, body paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph. Now you know how to write an entire essay. Let's move on to workshop 15, the full essay. Let's start by putting everything we've learned together. You may have noticed that you've been writing your very own essay as you worked through this book. The essay question you've answered is, do you think summer or winter is better? Now that you have all the pieces of your essay, let's put them together. Remember, you're going to write 5 paragraphs. The first paragraph is the introduction. Your introduction paragraph is going to have your hook, your background, and your thesis. After that, you'll start on a new line with an indentation. That's that space at the beginning of the paragraph. Every paragraph has an indentation. Your first body paragraph is going to start with topic sentence number 1, then your explanation and conclusion sentence number 1. After this, you move on to body paragraph 2. Can you guess what you need in body paragraph 2? That's right, topic sentence number 2, your explanation, and your conclusion sentence number 2. Then we move on to body paragraph 3. Do you see the pattern here? It's going to start with topic sentence 3, your explanation, and then your conclusion sentence 3. Finally, it's time to move on to your conclusion paragraph. We're going to start with the rephrased thesis, then your summary, your final thought, and your closer. Before we start, find a sticky note and put it on this page. You're going to want to use the essay you're about to write in part 2 of this book again, so make sure you know where it is. It's going to be really helpful. All right, now let's go ahead and practice writing a full essay. Are you ready? Now let's practice writing the essay. First, we'll start with the introduction. Rewrite the introduction, hook, background, and thesis you wrote at the end of workshop 6. Here's the example. Remember, the essay question is still, do you think winter or summer is better? The example is, imagine it was winter all year long. Winter is the season after fall and includes colder months like December, January, and February. Summer is the season following spring and usually includes June, July, and August. Winter and summer have very different weather. Despite the fact that it's too cold to go swimming, winter is still better than summer because there are no bugs, I can snowboard, and there is Christmas. Now it's your turn. Write your hook, background, and thesis from workshop 6. Now that you wrote your introduction paragraph, let's use the checklist to make sure we did it correctly. Ask yourself, did I use an indentation to start my paragraph? Is the first sentence a hook? Is the background 3 to 4 sentences long? Is the last sentence a thesis that uses words from the question? If you check them all, then you're ready for the first body paragraph. Body paragraph 1. Rewrite the first body paragraph, which should be the topic sentence, explanation, and conclusion sentence you wrote at the end of workshop 10. Remember, this entire paragraph should match the first reason in your thesis. Here's the example. Winter is the greatest since all the bugs are gone. There are no bugs in the winter because it is too cold for them to survive. Cold weather makes things freeze, including bugs. If the bugs freeze in the winter, they will die, so there are no bugs in the winter. Winter is the best because all the insects disappear. Now it's your turn. Go back to workshop 10 and rewrite your topic sentence, explanation, and conclusion sentence for your first body paragraph. Now that you've completed body paragraph 1, let's use the checklist to make sure we didn't miss anything. Ask yourself, did I use an indentation to start my paragraph? Is the first sentence a topic sentence that matches the first reason in my thesis? Is the explanation 3 to 4 sentences long? Does the explanation give more details without being repetitive? Does the conclusion sentence mean something similar to the topic sentence? Did you check these all? If you did, go on to body paragraph 2. Write the essay body paragraph 2. Write the second body paragraph, which should be a topic sentence, explanation, and conclusion sentence that you wrote at the end of workshop 10. Remember, this entire paragraph should match the second reason in your thesis. Here's an example. I love winter the most because I can go snowboarding. To go snowboarding, you need to have snow, and there is only snow in the winter. If there is no snow, there is nothing to slide down on a snowboard. Snowboarding is a fun sport, but it can only be done in the winter. I can go snowboarding in the winter, so I love it the most. Now your turn. Go to workshop 10 and copy your topic sentence, explanation, and conclusion sentence for the second body paragraph. You've completed body paragraph 2, but let's check it with our checklist. Ask yourself, did I use an indentation to start my paragraph? Is the first sentence a topic sentence that matches the second reason in my thesis? Is the explanation 3 to 4 sentences long? Does the explanation give more details without being repetitive? Does the conclusion sentence mean something similar to the topic sentence? If you checked them all, move on to body paragraph 3. Write the essay, body paragraph 3. Rewrite your third body paragraph, which is your topic sentence, explanation, and conclusion sentence that you wrote at the end of workshop 10. Remember, this entire paragraph should match the third reason in your thesis. Here's the example. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so winter is the best. Christmas is amazing because you get presents from Santa. Santa comes to your house at night with a sleigh and leaves gifts under your tree. Christmas is December 25th, which is always in the winter. Winter is the greatest because I love Christmas. Now it's your turn. Rewrite your third body paragraph from workshop 10. Make sure it has a topic sentence, explanation, and conclusion sentence. You have finished body paragraph 3, but before we can go to the conclusion paragraph, we need to check that we did it correctly. Ask yourself, did I use an indentation to start my paragraph? Is the first sentence a topic sentence that matches the third reason in my thesis? Is the explanation 3 to 4 sentences long? Does the explanation give more details without being repetitive? Does the conclusion sentence mean something similar to the topic sentence? Did you check all of them? Well done. Let's move on to the conclusion paragraph. Write the essay conclusion. Rewrite the conclusion, which should be a rephrased thesis, summary, final thought, and closer, from the end of workshop 14. Here is the example. Winter is my favorite for a lot of reasons. In the winter, there are no annoying bugs because they are all frozen from the cold weather. Since it can only snow in very cold weather, snowboarding is only possible in the winter. Also, everyone looks forward to getting exciting presents from Santa on Christmas. I think winter is great and summer is too hot. It would be the best thing ever if it was winter every day. Now, go to workshop 14 and rewrite your rephrased thesis, summary, final thought, and closer. You have finished writing your essay, but first, let's check the conclusion paragraph to make sure we did it correctly. Then we can move on. Ask yourself, did I use an indentation to start my paragraph? Is the first sentence a rephrased thesis that is similar to the thesis? Is the summary 2 to 3 sentences long with only ideas from my body paragraphs? Is the final thought one sentence that shows my opinion? Is the last sentence a closer? Did you check all of them? Well done. You have written a new essay all by yourself. Great work. You're ready for the next part of this book.